think we are ready to rock and roll. There's a slight delay. What's going on, guys? Listen, I'm super excited to be here. Let me turn the volume off over here so we don't get a echo there. So, listen, man, I'm super excited. Episode number 2, Real Estate Marketing Mastery. It has been a long time coming that we start to put this show together. It's going to get better and better as we go along. We're testing out some things on different platforms now. We're trying to work out the kinks and the bugs. We've started the blog post, the SoundCloud for the podcast to go along with it. Today, I'm waiting for some people to get on this live broadcast. This will be cast on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We post on Snapchat. There's no live option on Snapchat yet, but most of the details from the tips and tricks that we're going to be sharing will be on our blog post. The links will be in the video as well. Happy Tuesday, man. So let's talk for a second. I love practical, functional, everyday stuff that you can do in your business that's free. Like organic. When I say organic marketing, that means free marketing. It doesn't cost you time. It doesn't cost you money. It costs you sweat equity, right? A little bit of time. And it's those strategies that enabled me to build, the real estate marketing business that I have now without much money, advertising dollars as far as like generating new clients and new businesses. It all came through, relationship building and some of these a few of these 7 tips that I'm going to share with you now, right? So. Do me a favor, if you're on here, drop a comment, hit the like button, show me some love. I love the hearts. You caught me in my gym shirt. My buddy owns a Crunch out here in Dallas, Texas. So I like to promote some local businesses as well. But today, we're going to talk about 7 free and creative prospecting ideas that real estate agents, lenders, and investors can take today to really launch their business on a shoestring budget, right? These are practical steps that you can take today, take action, go out and do every single day, time in and time and again, and over time you'll produce results. So here, so I'm only going to share 3 or 4 of those just for the sake of time because this is a 10 or 15 minute show we're going to do every day. And then on Thursdays we're going to do interviews with some big influencers in the market. I'm looking forward to this week David Tall, the CEO of Agentology out in San Diego. We'll be on the show. We'll be talking about the growth of his business, what services they provide to you guys, and how big of an impact they've had on Property Scope Media's clients. So the first step is to host. Without spending a lot of money, you can actually go out and start hosting events in your communities. There are a lot of times there are Parks and Recs opportunities for you to go out and promote. There are opportunities for you to go out to different community events and basically use their community centers for free to host valuable classes on things like how to purchase a home, like first-time homebuyer seminars, how to get your home ready to sell. You can talk about different opportunities to serve in the community when it comes to different. Take for instance, soccer moms, or PTA moms. There's so many opportunities for you guys to go out and be a realtor and a mom at the same time, and serve the community in a way that is not really salesy or pitchy, but it gets you building relationships, right? Another huge way to promote or to go out and generate listings, and this is from my investor friends as well as my realtor friends. There are so many opportunities in Facebook groups. If you've never taken the opportunity to join Facebook for sale by owner groups or house for sale groups or homes for sale, you can literally go to Facebook's search bar. In fact, let me see if I can show you that here while we're doing that. You can literally go to Facebook's search bar, and like I said, there's going to be a learning curve on some of this display capture. Let's go here and here. We will go to Facebook.com, and I will show you literally how many different opportunities there are for sale by owner groups. So if you've never done this, this is a gold mine of opportunity. Let's just type in FSBO. If my computer will catch up. And then you can search. And as you're searching, it'll bring up literally a plethora of groups. Here we go, groups. Let me know if you guys can see this. If not, like, you can literally type in for sale by owner. You can type in, what's going on, John? What's going on, Paul? Newsom, thanks for coming out. So you can literally go to Facebook's search bar, type in for sale by owner groups. You can type, you can see all the groups that are related to that query that we put in, basically. And you can see there are, let's see. You can actually see there's 205 members in this one. There's 701 members in this one. 45, 55. There are over 1,600 members in this group, and there are opportunities for you to go into these groups and make introductions. There are posts in these groups, and let me see if I'm a part of any and that I can share with you one of these tips and tricks. Let me go home. So I'll actually show you how to actually go out and physically prospect that for sale by owner. Use my own tools here. So a lot of times, you guys know the common, ideologies. They think they're going to be able to save money by not utilizing a realtor. When the long run is, their home will be on the market 3 times as long. They're going to be paying more taxes, more mortgage payments. They're going to end up paying more. Here we go. DFW homes for sale and rent. A lot of times there are plenty of opportunities in here for real estate agents to post their listings as well. So if you're looking to host open houses, more opportunities to market yourself, you can also post your listings in these groups to gain massive exposure. Not one of the 7 topics on the list, but here's an opportunity. This is for the real estate investor guys. This is a great opportunity. That's a perfect opportunity for a flip or a wholesale deal, right? They usually post all the specs. Let's see if I can find. There's another investment opportunity. Let's see if I can find an actual, homeowner that's listed their house for sale. Anyway, this is one opportunity for you guys to go in and find investor deals and find opportunities to start conversations with realtors. So let's go back to my mug here. All right, there we go. We're back. So that's step 2, right? Facebook community groups like this, like for sale by owner, house for sale groups, are great opportunities for you to go out and start conversations, real conversations, without having to pick up and bother people on the phone. Because listen, I know Keller Williams promotes the 9 to 11 or the 8 to 11, 3 hours a day cold calling, FSBOs and expireds and things like that. And those people that are diligent with that, and for 30 years that model worked. What I'm trying to tell you is there's a much better, much more efficient way with the resources that we have, like Facebook, to go out and prospect without having to spend that 3 hours, on a phone that nobody answers anymore anyway. The next step, follow up, is, listen, a lot of you guys don't lack leads, you lack conversion, and it's not because you have a lack of leads. It's because you give up before the lead is ready to talk to you, or you haven't done enough as far as building the relationship with that lead to get them to actually want to talk to you. A lot of the objections that we hear are, I'm already working with an agent, I'm just looking, or I'm not ready just yet, right? And those 3 objections, those are the 3 once you get them on the phone. A lot of you guys struggle with, and this comes from the last 2 years of generating, 5,000 to 10,000 leads a month for about 100 different clients. Is that I'm starting to see patterns and challenges that realtors face. And the biggest one is converting those leads. One of the books that I read, Conversion Code by Chris Smith, talked about, and he was a realtor broker, created a software platform that worked on, actually converting real estate leads. And until recently, they opened it up to small businesses too recently. He talked about the process of contacting a new lead, right? You hit them once immediately. And if they don't answer, because 9 times out of 10, most people won't answer a phone call from a person they don't know.
And what he saw was he tested the theory. If you call them once and they don't answer, if you call that lead again the second time immediately, what happens is they'll pick up rate. The pickup rate went to like 90-something%, because most people have, there's a psychological factor that he hit me that I picked up in the book that was pretty astounding, is that most people don't recognize the number they're not going to answer. But if a person calls back twice immediately, one right after the other, they think that they realize that it might not be a sales call, that it might be something important, so they pick up the phone. So that's a great way to increase conversions, especially within the first 2 to 5 minutes of getting a new lead. You want to make contact with them, and you got to do it in a rapid pace. If you can't do it, you want to have some type of automated process set up. Agentology all of my done-for-you services have agentology services included with it, because of the fact that they get every lead, no matter what time of day it is. Within 5 minutes, they're starting their contact process. So after the first initial try and the second try, if they don't answer, you want to hit them again in 10 minutes. Then you want to hit them again in 30 minutes. Then you want to hit them again in an hour. Then you want to hit them again in 3 hours. And if you can, if there's enough time today, 5 hours. And then again the next day for 3 times a day for the next 21 days until they say yes or no. A lot of you guys give up way before the lead. The lead, you give up way before the conversion factor even can kick in. Most times it takes 7 to 12 times or touches with a new internet lead to make a conversion or to make a connection. A lot of times when you're buying a Zillow and a realtor.com lead or any of those larger firms now, the market is so saturated. When a person opts in, they're getting phone called by 5, 10, 15, as many as 15 people within minutes. So the frustration level of that person who put their information in, unbeknownst to them, they're looking to talk to them. They may just be looking for details on that property. They may not be ready to talk to anybody yet. But that phone rings and it's just bananas. When I went to buy my first home 3 years ago, I did an online mortgage thing. Put my information into a mortgage place, and I swear to God, I wanted to throw my phone across the room within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, I had about 10 rings on my phone, and I was so pissed off. It was annoying. So that's one reason I love Facebook's advertising platform, is because when we generate a lead for our clients, that's an exclusive lead, and it's branded to their business page. Like, there's nobody else calling the lead unless it's Agentology calling for them or you. So the opportunity to connect with them raises dramatically, and so our conversions are as much as 24% with Agentology. In other words, 24 out of every 100 that people have opted to our lead systems that we produce are actually wanting to talk to a realtor and actually get scheduled and qualified through Agentology services for us. So follow up, and follow up. And if I don't have any funny images, but I would put an image up that said follow up. That is the number one way. Like I have communications with. I have clients that come on board now after a year of following us on Facebook, and they're like, "Fine, okay, I'm ready to talk to you guys. I've tried everything else, and I've seen you guys be consistent. I've seen you guys, take the time and the effort to, and I've seen you guys' results and testimonies and things like that." The same process works for you. That follow up. If you can't get them on the phone, keep texting them and saying, "Hey, were you really interested, or were you just looking? I don't want to bug you, but I really want to offer you the opportunity. I really want to help you, achieve your goals of, finding a home, if that's the case or not." So finding creative ways to stay in touch with them on a rapid basis, but then you also want to give them value. It's not always me. How can I? I want to sell you a home. I want to sell you a home. I want to sell you a home. Offer them valuable information. Hey, what area were you looking in? Because I have some new pocket listings that are coming out. I'd love to send them to you. What area were you looking for? Right? It's things like that. When you provide value to the marketplace, the world opens up vastly. That leads me to the next section. I did a video yesterday on being intentional with your Facebook posting. So another strategy that's free is posting content that is valuable. I had a client last year. Dale Irwin out here in Fort Worth area. He did restaurants and real estates. Like, he did his own little show, just like we're doing here, talking about marketing and advertising. But he would go out and have lunch every day of the week at different restaurants and do a live video and talk about their menu, talk about their food, talk about the experience. And he became known as like the foodie real estate agent in the Fort Worth area. And it's done massively for his business, so much so that he couldn't handle all the leads that we were producing for him. It was pretty phenomenal. I have a client in right outside of Baltimore in Annapolis, Maryland. that's a, you know, she's a PTA mom, a soccer mom, the whole 9 yard mom, right? She's at every bake sale. She's at the dairy farm. She's at the, you know, 4-H, which is like the out in the country. If you're from the country, you know what 4-H is. She's at all the events, man. And it's taken her. How can I serve first? And then, oh, by the way, I can help you buy and sell a home second. And it's proven time and time again that that's the easiest way to build a relationship, but it's also the easiest way to acquire new customers, asking for referrals and things like that. So you want to post content that's valuable to the marketplace, right? All of us eat lunch every day. All of us work with clients every single day. All of us, you know, jump through all kinds of magical hoops to make different opportunities and situations happen. I'm sure you guys have got bad credit situations that you've helped clients through. I'm sure you've got these wild and wonderful stories of how these deals didn't go through or couldn't go through before, and you were able to help them. These stories that you have are opportunities for you to post content that will allow you to really grow an audience that is looking for somebody that cares. Because nobody cares what we know until they know how much we care, right? When you start showing an audience, and building an audience through steps like this this is a way for me to build an audience to talk to real estate agents every day. It's providing these tips and tricks and hacks and offering content that's valuable to you guys on a practical, everyday, single level. There's nothing magical about the stuff that I'm sharing here. You can Google this stuff yourself. But the reality is, it's still very useful, very insightful, and very impactful to your business if you'll take the action steps. Now listen, I don't want to take too much more of your time. It's Tuesday. We're about 15 minutes in, 16 minutes in. Tomorrow we're going to talk about how to actually create a community page and actually go in and invite people to the community page, and how to promote content on that community page so that you can become known as the realtor, the neighborhood realtor in your community, right? If you're out there struggling running Facebook ads right now, if you're having a difficult time producing leads and you've tried everything, if you click the blog link in the video, there's a free checklist, free targeting ad checklist that we used last month to generate 11,271 leads. And we literally use this for all 103, 104 of our done-for-you clients in every market across the country. There's not a market that this won't work in if your ad copy matches it and you use the targeting strategies. So I'm going to give you guys that it's a free resource. It's on our blogs. It's on propertycommunity.com's main page. It's in the video link here. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, there will be a link there as well. I look forward to talking with you guys tomorrow. And I live by the motto, we're on the trademark now, of just don't quit. It's a motto that no matter what you do it until, right? For me, it's been a progressive part of the success in both my personal health, losing 215 pounds in the last 22 months now. Also in business, reaching big heights in a contracting construction world, and then it kind of crumbling because we grew too fast and imploded on me, and then had to restart over with the marketing and advertising business. Just don't quit is a huge mental. It's a mental acuity that I've developed in my personal life to never give up. And the same thing with you guys, man. Listen, there's going to be times every single day that it gets rough. There's going to be times you want to quit. There's going to be times when you want to throw in a towel. There's going to be times when you don't have the support from your friends and your family, right? There's going to be times when you're gonna say this works for everybody else but not me, and usually you're like this 2 millimeter shift away from hitting it. You ever see that meme with the 2 diamond miners that are one